course that light is horrible. Oh my gosh, there's a dog. Yeah, I know that's bleeding, by the way. Do you ever know you're gonna regret something in the moment later? Like, I picked up this zit because it was needed, it was necessary. Now, it won't stop bleeding. Look at the snow around me. Look at that. And this, it looks like a winter wonderland out there for real. Oh my gosh, that's like bad. It's Wednesday or Thursday or, no, it's Wednesday, and I do have school today, but I don't have school till 6:30 p.m. That is crazy. That is like so long. And yes, my mouth still moves funny because of my wisdom teeth. Whoops. I'm trying to find good light and get this blood out. So there's a lot. And snow is falling off my car. So that's also great. So I didn't have school till 6:30 and I really wanted to go to, guess where? You'll never guess. I can't even close my mouth right. Vernon Hills. I wanted to go to Vernon Hills, check up on David Dobrik. Just kidding. That wasn't that funny. I wanted to go to the thrift store because it's my favorite thrift store. Also, there was a dog, like a stray dog running around right over here. And a cop, like, all of these cars stopped and now the cop just like found it and stopped by it. So that was kind of exciting. It was kind of sad at first because at first I thought it was a wolf because it looked like really scrawny and scary. So I was like, oh, it's a wolf. But then when the dog and all of the other then when the cars and the police car and everyone like stopped, I was like, oh, it probably belongs to one of those cars. And they were looking for it. So yeah, that was like, I was just sitting here watching that. I came here to record. Oh shoot, there's the policeman guy again. Can you see him? My leg looks weird like this. Why is that bag right there? So I went to Vernon Hills and I went to my favorite thrift store here because I was really excited. I know my leg is in a bad spot, but I don't really care. It kind of hurt when I was driving today. I was driving and then like my hip was super sore as I was pushing the pedal. And I was like driving for probably like 45 minutes and I was like, oh, that kind of hurts. And I haven't driven in like 45 minutes for a while. So I was like, maybe my leg isn't used to all of this exercise of pushing the pedal down. And now I have to drive another probably like hour. So we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking not well, but I'm stretching it right now. So there's always that. I'm also super thirsty and super hungry. But let's go back to the thrift store thing first. I went to the thrift store. I was super excited. I actually had things in mind I wanted. I wanted cool like silverware. That sounds weird. Why did that come out weird? Silverware? Oh my gosh, that gave me a heart attack. I thought someone was trying to open my door. It was just the snow melting off. My heart is beating super fast. Anyway, I wanted cool like spoons and stuff to make into rings. And then I wanted a brown leather jacket and purple pants. So yeah. And maybe white pants, but I wasn't sure. And I was walking around and I was doing that thing where you're like touching things, but you're like my head was back. I was like, not really looking around. And then there was no silverware in the whole place. So I was like, that kind of discouraged me. And then the brown leather jackets, I could like see a little bit of them, but they had a cart right in front of them and a woman like fixing it and sorting it out. There was like no possible way I could get to them, but I could see them. And the assortment wasn't great, but like maybe it would have been better if I could get up close. But I was like, not really worth it. So then I was like, okay, let's go to the pants. And then I get to the pants and I was like, I don't need any more clothes. I just cleaned out my closet. And so I was having one of those like, why did I choose to drive here and do this today? So I felt like an idiot because I was like, I don't even want to do this. I need to be better at getting rid of clothes before I like buy more clothes. You know what I mean? It was one of those days. So then I left the thrift store and then I went to Portillo's and finally got the chocolate shake. Does anyone remember? I think for like 5 videos I talked about I wanted to get Portillo's. They're probably all out of order in like a span within months. I wanted a Portillo's chocolate shake. And every time I went, the line was like 50 cars. And I was like, no, not happening. Well, today I got it. And they gave me a straw. I guess there's kind of a sad part, but it's fine. I'm not even upset about it. Because like, how would they even know? They wouldn't. I got a chocolate shake and they gave me a straw because of my wisdom teeth. I can't use a straw. I have to use like a spoon or something. But I didn't ask for a spoon. So not on them. Still a great experience. And there was only like 10 cars in the line because I went at like 10 o'clock. So yeah, that was great. And I've been trying to drink it just like, you know, like that. But it hasn't been working that much, so we'll probably just get a spoon at home. But I'm super excited for it. That went great. And then I got a side of fries and cheese there because I was like, I don't really want any food, but I'll just have that in case I can't find anything else. And then that's exactly what happened. I got that and I had the fries and I was like, okay, that's kind of good. But I was like super hungry all of a sudden, But also, like, I got to the point past hungry. This is, like, stupid to explain, but everyone knows this. I got to the point where I'm, like, so hungry that I don't know what I want to eat anymore. And I also kind of feel, like, sick to my stomach. So, like, I'm, like, I don't know what I would eat without wanting to be more sick from it. My head's half in the sun, half in the sun, half in the shade. Wow, what a good acquaintance? No, I always say the wrong word. What a good observation. Acquaintance isn't even close to that word. I'm also falling asleep. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. I say the same thing every single video. I woke up really early today to like leave and go do stuff, and I was gonna film this morning like on the way here, and I was like so tired. I was like, no, we'll see if I film on the way back. So I almost didn't film this, but it was one of those things where I also knew I would regret it later because I don't know, I like looking back on Vernon Hills days, even if it's super boring to everyone else. So the Portillo's thing happened. Now, if you're wondering why I'm still sitting here, it's actually not really to film. It's because I'm trying to think of something to eat, and I can't think of anything. But look how cool this Winter Wonderland looks. I know I already showed you, but like, that's straight up Winter Wonderland. And I don't like the cold at all, but I can't say I don't like the snow at all, because if I'm like at home, like when I was, okay, sorry about this. This is a disaster. When I was living in Iowa, which flashback to the past for real, and it was snowing, I absolutely hated it because I would have to walk like 2 to 3 miles in the snow and like wind and below zero temperatures. That sucked. That was the absolute worst. Didn't like the snow, didn't like the cold. But when I'm at home and I have access to like my house, a car, and I don't have to walk, I like the snow because it's gonna be cold. I want it to look really pretty and have like the snow mounds in the parking lot, all of the trees to look like Christmassy like that. So I do like it when it's like that, but I much rather have it be 80 degrees and the beach year round. So it's not like I would take the snow over it, you know? But anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I went to Target because I wanted to get swimsuits. So there we go. Even if it's snowing, I'm still always got, whoa. So there we go. Even though it's snowing, I still have my mind on warmer times. So I wanted to get, whatever, I'll just show you. What am I trying to do? I got this swimsuit. It's the high leg scoop waist. It was $14, size medium. I just liked the color. And all the swimsuits I have look like I picked them out in 6th grade because I did. But anyway, this is a great story, okay? So I got it. And first of all, I wanted this in more colors too. Like, if it's cute, I might as well just get them in other colors. But this was the only one left of it. Like, the only size, only color of that style. And it was $15. And I was like, $15 for a pair of, like, swimsuit bottoms? I know it's normal at, like, Walmart and stuff. But I'm thinking, like, $3 is a good price, you know? That's just, like, or, like, $6. But 14 should be like a whole set, not like one. So I was kind of like, eh. But I was like, okay, whatever, I'll get it. And we'll just try it out. Oh, and then I got this, which I did want pajamas. I was looking for pajamas, but I was looking for pants. And these are shorts. But it will be summer soon, in my mind. So then they were on sale for $4.49. And they were originally like 13 or something. So yeah, and they're that super soft material. Isn't it called like soft something? Soft above or so, I don't know. Stars above, whatever. But yeah, and it was in the last one in my size, so it's really soft and really great. And now my leg hurts even more sitting like this. But anyway, that swimsuit was $14.99, and it had this little tag on it that said like protection something. So I was like, oh, that's weird. I hope they let me buy it. And I went to buy it, and it said that I had to wait for assistance, and I was in self-checkout, and this girl comes over and she was like, oh, let me help you. And she's like, I have to scan it on my phone instead. Is that okay? She was like super nice. And I was like, yeah, of course you can, ma'am. But I didn't say that. I was just like, yeah. And then she scanned it, and it said $4.40. And this is like their new, you know, when Target has their new swimsuits out. Well, it was one of their new ones, and they gave it to me for $4.50. And then in my head, my first thought was, wow, what a nice woman. What a nice woman. So glad she was here today. So glad I did self-checkout. Then I was like, can I run back and get 18 more of different colors? But then in my head, I remembered there was no different colors. But first it was a good day. You know, I should just take the blessing I got and be grateful for it. But it would have been a great day if I got it in like green, yellow, red, all for $4.50. Like, that would have been awesome. But I don't know if it was a screw up or what. But I did see her phone when she scanned it, and it said $4. So I was like, all right, I believe you. And then last place I went was H&M. I got something for my mom, my sister, and me. I didn't even have to pull it out because it's pretty boring. But I got these, which this is probably one of my favorite things that H&M sells. They sell it like every like year. I feel like it comes back, or every 2 years, because I guess I don't see it every year. But can you see how it's like ribbed? It's plain black, but they have this really cool like ribbing on it. And I got it for $4 in a size medium. I don't know why I say the size. I just feel like people say that. Is that necessary? Probably not. I got these for my sister and my mom, so they're a little bit different. They look the exact same on camera probably, so whatever. These are the exact same, and I got my sister one and my mom one because they're like, you know when you have something that's just like your absolute favorite and you're like, I need to show other people because it's my absolute favorite. Oh, don't look at me, don't look at me. She's looking and oh my gosh, it's so awkward. It's so awkward. Anyway, I think I need to leave now. This is getting just embarrassing. It's like, what's going on? Like, why am I sitting here? What am I even doing in life in general? And I'm still hungry, and I'm talking about 3 pairs of the same, basically, black pants. So, great. But these were $2. So the one I got for myself was $4, and then these were $2 each. That's awesome, right? Yeah, $2 each. So, and they like are like cropped, not cropped, that's like what you say to shirts, right? They're like capri pants, which some people think are ugly, but I think are really cute. So yeah, I only got really summery items. I don't know if this was necessary because they are summery items. So yeah, that's what I got. And now I'm gonna drive home, and I could have gone to like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, all of that, which I normally do when I'm out here. Another turnaround. Thanks, guy. Thanks, buddy. But I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling go home and find something to eat, which is weird because right now, you know, I have like all the restaurants at my disposal, and I'm like, no, I'll just go home and find something. I also really want water, of course. Can I ever be happy? I finally get this chocolate shake, not even drinking it, and I'm like, can I have some water? Can I have some water? That's all I want. So yeah, anyway, I'm glad I ended up recording. I wasn't going to. Maybe you're probably not glad I did, but I am. Because, I don't know, I feel like life is gonna get crazy soon. Like, not in like dramatic way, like maybe that's dramatic to say, but like school starting and all of that. I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of changes coming up. I really only lived somewhere for about 6 months, and then I'm like, anywhere else. And we're at like the 8-month mark right now. It is a pandemic, so that 100% makes sense, but I'm waiting for things to open up to head out again. So I don't know, I just feel like with school coming up, there's a lot of little things I've been looking up, so hopefully something comes out soon with that where I can move again or get out again or do something. But I do understand it's a pandemic, so don't know why I mentioned that. I just feel like that's one of the reasons I came here today. Before I leave, before I move, I always go to like all my favorite spots, because duh, like doesn't everyone do that probably, like in their hometown? I might be very pre-doing it, like I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but a lot of the times it's like, oh my gosh, there's an opening and I have to move out today and leave. That's what happened in Hawaii. That's just like kind of what happens. And I have a few things up in the air, you could say, that might crash and burn to the ground and not happen. But if they work out, I'll be out of here in like a week. So that's why I'm doing it. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe that was unnecessary to say, but that's what I've been thinking. So glad this is still bleeding. Bye. Surprise. I moved. Okay, I was being so sketch in that video. Like, I was watching it back at the very end. I was like, I don't know what's gonna be happening soon. Blah, blah, blah. I was really acting like something big was coming, but because I didn't want to say that I was moving to California and have it not happen. So 2 days later, after that video was filmed, I moved to California. And I haven't looked back since, except every single time I've been sad about it. That was dramatic also. But, yeah. So now I've been living here for a few months. It has been a few months. It's been probably 2 months. But we'll talk about that another time. Let's just end that here.